Welcome you all. One fist clenched in the air.
I lied and said, yes, I do.
They are drunk with spiritual tradition.
Call them weeds.
A baking newsletter from a mad housewife?
He plopped down on the counter the Orenda.
The first time I have ever read with a band.
I never learned how to make movies, so I made them into stories.
Before the rise of the great villages, they so roughly carved on the shores of our inland sea.
And I wish you much love and music in your lifetime. And books.
Every autumn, readers and writers and lovers of books and big ideas gather to celebrate the literary arts in Whistler.
So does the phrase "Mom's pink pedal pushers."
Since 2002, the Whistler Readers and Writers Festival has grown from 20 participants attending a reading in a living room to gala events featuring internationally known Canadian literary authors.
People come and they enjoy themselves and they tell their friends and they bring more friends. But I think around 2007, 2008, we saw sort of a spike. We were discovered.
It's really an amazing privilege to be able to present books and talk about books in Whistler, in a place which is incredibly Canadian and incredibly beautiful.
The festival has stayed true to its vision by shining a spotlight on emerging and local writers, as well as award-winning authors from across the country.
I also like the collaboration that happens at the festival between all these visiting authors and a lot of local authors. So from Whistler, from Vancouver, from across Canada and around the world. And there's a real sense of people kind of working together and feeding off each other's energy.
And I've learned so much over the years from the festival, from listening to all of our presenters. I really feel like all of my professional development as a writer has come from this festival.
I just hoped that I might get published and never mind sell anything.
An astonishing, a really masterful biography.
So try to document those stories as well.
In the spirit of creativity and risk that writers bring to their work, the festival experiments with new reading events, workshops, and panels, like the Literary Cabaret, where author readings are paired with live music.
Who is something of a tween music expert. The current CD, Kayla's birthday gift to Lavinia, was the product of a group called the Bad Boys, though the image they presented was fresh scrubbed and clean cut.
Well, we attended the Literary Cabaret last night, and you and I were just talking about that. It was a lot of fun. It was 10 different authors, poets, and then a band playing behind them. My dream now is to have a reading and have a band behind me.
It is a bit of a dream to get to come to a festival, get to read something that's supposed to be funny, that's not thought of as kind of less than or you know, somehow intellectually smaller for being funny.
Do you guys ever make up songs? You do? I do. You make up songs? Cool. I love making up songs.
The festival provides the perfect setting for readers to meet their favorite authors and for writers to develop their craft in workshops.
I think one of the strengths of this festival is it's intimate. You actually meet people, you can talk to the authors in a way you wouldn't in a bigger festival, and it's craft driven.
Really encourage people to try a workshop because there's a budding writer in all of us. So, you know, just check it out, try it out. Why not? What have you got to lose?
People will come out to hear readers speak, and they'll want to meet authors, they want to speak with authors, even if they're not writers themselves, and it's an amazing thing, you know.
What I want for it is for it to continue. It's sort of like having a child. It's now a teenager, so I probably have to baby it for a little bit longer, guide it for a little bit longer, and then I just want it to fly.
From the page to people, the Whistler Readers and Writers Festival inspires writers with the opportunity to develop their craft and supports the literary arts by connecting authors to readers through innovative literary events.